Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. So, a story came across my timeline and it asked the question: did Shirley Strawberry, was she like complicit in her husband's illegal dealings? Now, if y'all don't know who Shirley Strawberry is, she's a was co-host of Steve Harvey Morning Show. She always did a Strawberry Letter in the morning. I don't know if she's still on there because I ain't listened to Steve Harvey in a while. You know, there's some views that he has, I know relationship wise, political wise, some things he said that I don't agree with. So I, just don't watch him. Kind of like, listen to him, kind of like Ricky Smile and that and the third. Not saying, no, that don't make me a hater. Just somebody just some things that, you can't like everything every black person do. Period. Come on. But anyway, she was married to this dude. I think he came on Steve Harvey's show and like proposed to her or introduced himself to her or whatever the case. I don't know. But come to find out he was a doggone con artist. But let's get into it because, like I said, the question asked, was she complicit in his dealing? So let's get into it. It says, this is from yahoo.com by way of, what is this, WSBTV2 News. It said, husband of Steve Harvey Morning Show co-host indicted on RICO charges in Fulton County. Fonnie Willis. She indicting the brother. Man, this cat been in prison, I think, since October. And it was a lady who, I don't want to give credit to the wrong person, but she did like breakdowns of the release recordings from jail that he made to Shirley Strawberry and stuff like that. And she's pretty much innocent and dumb to the world. But my question is this. You always hear that girls mature faster than boys, right? Okay. But for some reason, when it comes to relationships, picking guys, picking the right dude, I don't want to say they're the only one make bad decisions, because we as men made bad decisions too by the women that we have chose or continue to choose. Yes, that happens. But for some reason, it seems like the consequences most of the time hits the woman harder than the dude. Now, you might say, hey, a guy can marry this woman and she can be conning him and can't wait until something happened, divorce happened, and now she can shed them crocodile tears quick and take everything from him, wipe him out. That is devastating for a man. Yes, it is. But the thing about a man is, it's kind of like, what did Jay-Z say in that song? He said, I heard you say you made whole. Well, in that case, so make another hole. Well, the thing about most men, they can just do it again. Hey, I think I rhymed there, didn't I? But yeah, you can take it, break it down, they can leave, and then we'll just get out there and get on our grind and do it again if we done it once. If the woman ain't did that, then how in the heck she gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how in the heck she gonna, if she ain't never done it, then she wouldn't understand, right? Okay, but anyway, let's get into the story, man, because I don't want to be too long-winded. It said Fulton County District Attorney's Office says Ernest Williams was anything but earnest when he allegedly took advantage of multiple victims for financial benefit. But anyway, like I was saying, women supposed to be more smart and mature than men, but yet you're a grown woman. Shirley Strawberry got to be in her 40s or 50s, got conned by this dude, by this slick talker. It's been happening since the beginning of time. It's just like the whole, you can say pimps take it to a whole different level, but a lot of times, a lot of dudes will tell you, man, you could talk any woman into doing anything you want them to do. You can. You just got to know how to gift the gab and know how to, release that energy. He's been coming to people since 2009 to 2022. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis said. D.A. Willis spoke exclusively with Channel 2 Action News about the grand jury's decision to indict Williams under the Georgia Racketeer Influence and Corruption Organization Act. He would pretend to be a legitimate businessman, but he was stealing from people in United States currency, vehicles, and really just taking advantage of people. I don't know who wrote that. The 39-count indictment claims Ernest fraudulently married popular radio personality Shirley Strawberry. Strawberry is a co-host on the renowned Steve Harvey Morning Show. See, that's the thing about this, women, and this is really what I want to say. We always say you need to vet the person that you're dating. And nowadays, when we say vet, we mean you need to really do an extenuating background check on a person. So much that you know exactly, you know every detail of this man. Unfortunately, just where it's got to. Because the thing about criminals are that they will take it to the next level. When someone breaks the law, breaks your rules, just and the third, if they're not afraid of the punishment, I don't think they can get caught, I think they're too smart, they'll just keep going and they'll just continue to take it to the next level. This dude, like I said in the beginning, went on Steve Harvey's morning show in front of the world and showed his romanticism on there. What woman wouldn't fall for that? Like, seriously, stop lying to yourself, because you know you would. Women would love for that to happen. But like I say, y'all supposed to be smarter than us. So I don't know. Anyway, it said to create this impression of some level of success and use that to scam other people, said Deputy District Attorney Will Wooten. Documents claim he knowingly went into the fraudulent marriage. We believe she met a man, fell in love, and married him. And the truth is, at the time, he was already married to someone else, said Willis. But finally, Willis got really, you the one who was probably still letting a dude knock you down, which you claim said, woman can't do nothing but make a sandwich for me. Come on, man, make it sense. Make it make sense. Attorneys allege Williams used the marriage with Strawberry to gain access to victims. And over the course of 12 years, documents suggest Williams scandaled these 25 victims out of more than $750,000. See, that's the problem. That's why I always say it's always best to get into relationships when you're young. Start them off when you're young. And people look now, I say, when my first marriage was, I was like 19. People say, 19, my God, I'd be crazy. And I say, you know what? I'm kind of torn on that, because the way society is now, that might be your best bet. Find somebody that you can grow with. Y'all grow together, go through the hard times and the good times together. So when you get to a certain age to where, y'all understand how life is really supposed to be, y'all can say, hey, we made it through this far. We're going to make it, we're going to make it to the end. But you got to be on the same mind frame. But then on the flip side, I tell people, if I could do it, you know what? I think it's more about kids. I think it's more about children, that I would have waited till I was like 30 before I had my first child. You know what I'm saying? Still probably would have got married at an early age, but then probably waited a few years before we decided to have children, because we got to still learn ourselves, learn each other, and then we could bring a kid into it. But when you start out like with a whole full family, it's kind of hard. It's tough. But again, it's harder to get into a relationship later in life and finding somebody and trusting somebody that you feel you can be compatible with. Because let's be honest, we look at Vivica A. Fox or what have you, go out here saying that she's looking for a partner, somebody who's not intimidated by me, whatever. And people, saying clowning her because she's 60, saying she's looking for a partner, but just say you done been married before, you dated this guy, this guy and that. Like, what's the problem? It might be hard for her because she is successful. She is a quote unquote boss, whatever, in her business, and probably is hard for her to separate. Probably is hard for her to trust. It's kind of like if you got a dude who's been in prison for a bunch of years and he get out. What was this? It was some show I saw on YouTube. And that Lisa Ling, I don't know why all the shows she's doing is about black people. Like, who hired her to be the black spokesperson? But anyway, she's doing like a show about dudes getting out of prison. And one guy, he had been in jail for 10 years. When he got home, everybody said he was different. He was hard, but that's how but his personality had to understand that's what he got from prison. That's just what he used to. So, not trusting people. Being, got to be on his toes at all times, because you never know what somebody might be trying to get at you. You get out of jail and it's like, y'all expect him to go back to the guy that was before prison, and it's just not going to happen, not that quick. So my point is, when you in used to living life a certain way. You know, because Vivica A. Fox is an actress, and then she had her own production company. She was putting out a lot of independent movies for a while there. She's still on TV now, so she got some bread. So you have to be a boss. Kind of like think about Oprah, same thing. She got money, but everybody say Oprah is very picky about her. She count every penny that goes in and out, every penny. Even though she got accountants, she accounts the accountants. When you live like that all your life, where you control everything because you don't trust, because you know people are out there to get you, it's probably kind of hard to turn the reins over to a guy and let him be your husband and run stuff. It's probably just hard to do that. Even for a dude, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I know damn well it's hard for a dude to do it. So for a woman to do it, it's probably hard too. So when, like I say, you get to you get to a certain age and then you want to get married and say, man, I'm getting old. I don't want to be alone. I'm looking for somebody. Now you see your time, you feel that your time is winding down and you really don't want to be alone. You want to be married. You may just fall for anything. And that's what's dangerous too. Like, just why I say it's best to start relationships, start marriage when you are young and stop trying to get out here and date everybody and sleep with everybody and all that, because in the end, it's like a poor diet. In the end, you're going to have to pay for it. You're going to have to pay for it. It says, attorney alleged Williams used the marriage, or I say that, on allegation he allegedly stole personal vehicles, motorcycles, coach buses, and other various properties by issuing back checks or simply not returning items. He would pretend to be a legitimate businessman, but he was stealing from people, Wooten said. His co-conspirator, Erica King, is also listed in an indictment on allegations she falsely represented Williams in court hearings, pretending to be an attorney. Like I said, somebody did a whole investigation on this dude on her YouTube channel. And I mean, she did, God, I can't think of her name. But she did like a great job. And she was talking, and she showed like how this dude was getting cars, promising cars to people, get it to them, and then had to come and pick it up and never bring it back. Or come to find out the car that he gave one person actually belonged to another person or had it in somebody else's name. And then when they come tow it, they're like, what the hell done happened? And they say, well, this is so-and-so car. It was reported as stolen. Like, what? No, this is my car. So they're trying to, they figuring that out. And that shit, he said he got this money and gonna get this for Shirley Strawberry, act like he's gonna do this and that, and then wouldn't do it. The dude was a con artist. He knew what he was doing. This is not his first rodeo. As this said, he'd been doing since 2002 or something like that. Early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? You can vet, but again, like I'm saying, I'm gonna say it again, it's best to start relationships when you're young. Ernest Williams often created this impression of a close relationship or a romantic relationship with many of these victims, using those relationships to take money, vehicles, vehicle trailers, RVs, and other property from them, Wooten said. And I'm going to bet that some of these women that he was with knew he was married to Shirley Strawberry. Guarantee it. But I'm sure they probably thought they could take him from her, when in actuality, he wasn't trying to be with either one of them. He was trying to use them all. So y'all was playing yourselves while he was playing y'all too. The district attorney says the majority of the victims are women and believe there are more victims out there. Channel 2 Action News reached out to the public defenders representing Williams, but they declined to comment on pending litigation. The Fulton County DA is requesting individuals who feel they were victims of Williams to email the district attorney office at the email. So yeah, the dude was a con artist. And, smart women got caught. Y'all smarter than us, but yet this dude played Shirley Strawberry like a fiddle, as they would say. And I'm not sure what too much these females are saying right now. So, I guess that's all I got. Like I said, all I want to say is, please do not be afraid. You all talking about traditional marriages and this, that, and the third. But be traditional and get married young. Like I say, get your man who's trying to do things, got goals in life, and this, that, and the third, and he need him a young him a young squaw or young tender that he feel that he can raise a family with and build and build on his legacy. But anyway, that's all I got for this story. Tell me what you think about it. Leave your comments below. Let's dialogue. You know how we do around here. Hey, don't forget to support the channel. There's 4 ways you can support it. It doesn't cost you nothing but a couple of minutes out of your day. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it to the fullest. But if you would like to, support financially, in the description box, there are some links you can click on those, or you can super chat, however you want to do it. Just, but like I said, however you support, it's fine with me. I love it anyway. Either way. But with that being said, I'll leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.